slippery shit. Adventure in itself. The water's a brisk 68 degrees, a little bit murky, a little bit, I don't know what this is, moss maybe? Looks a little bit dangerous to me. I think I'm gonna step out of the back, out of the way here. Let the pros take it. How long have you been in the sport, both of you, either of you?
I've been riding about 5 years.
Five years of jet skiing. You, Mark?
Yeah, I turned him onto it. I've been onto it since '78.
Big cash expenditure getting in?
You got your
Well,
back.
first you look for a good used unit, which is about 2,000.
2,000 bucks.
Then you can get yourself a trailer for about 500.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed something on your trailer. You've got a KNAC and KIIS-FM. I don't think that's a match made in heaven there.
Well, sometimes you don't get all the radio stations and you gotta settle for what you can get on your radio.
Elevator, okay. Okay, what do we just throw them in the water now?
Yeah, what we do is just slide them in.
Does it matter which ends up when you throw them in?
Well, usually you just pop it in backwards, tail first.
Let's take a new one.
Go around the other side.
Okay.
And get it.
Brian, watch this. This shit's slippery in spots. Big
8
time.
inches from the road.
Okay, it's hard to because I've got a limit, Anthony.
I know. That's why you gotta get ready. There you go. Go over that. Go over the idea of not coming back in and never turning your jet ski off. Okay.
Well, the best bet on trying to keep
All right,
your
well,
No,
jets.
let
All
him
right,
ask the question.
what are we gonna ask?
Ask him what's the best tip about not breaking down in
Okay.
the water.
All right, can you give us any hot tips for how not to break down in the water?
Well, the best bet's to keep your jet ski running and try not to ever shut it off unless it's a definite must condition.
You talking about shore landings here?
Yeah,
Ride it up?
stuff like that, or if looky-looing, a jet ski starter motor takes a lot of juice, and the battery, they have to put 16-volt batteries in these. They're 12 volt, and they put out 16 volts, and the charging system is only enough to keep it charging so long. So what you gotta do is you gotta charge your battery periodically, monthly, just to keep the battery up.
No, I know on the rental boats, it's California state law that you have to have an oar with you. And I think that's for if your boat does stall, you can just beat the hell out of the motor, maybe get it to start that way. Anything like that here? You don't?
Well,
any special equipment that's mandatory by law?
Yeah. First of all, you gotta have a fire extinguisher inside your fire extinguisher compartment,
Okay.
which looks like this.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Gotta have your
And-
cold drink.
You have to have a U.S. Coast Guard approved vest. 4 buckles is what I prefer. And it must say U.S. Coast Guard, meets U.S. Coast Guard regulation. Feet protection,
Kidney belt,
kidney belt is a must.
especially if you did heavy drinking the night before.
Yeah. That's about all you need on these ones.
How about maintenance?
Any maintenance on this? What's typical maintenance schedule for a jet ski on the off week when you're not riding them?
Well, best to disconnect your battery and leave your engine hood propped up so it doesn't have any condensation inside. Store it with a full tank of gas and make sure you get your tune-up every 6 months.
Let's get them in the water. All right, looks like we're ready to get them wet, so let's dip them. Out of Burbank. Burbank. Yeah. Try to shake too much? Or you want to set it down? Is it
This. Have him like this. Give you the card.
is it just Jet Toys or is it Jet Toys Rentals or what do you? damn stuff. Toys out of Burbank,
Yeah.
which is motorcycles.
Which is motorcycles and jet skis. Rent all watercraft. Right now we're just doing the stand-up, and I will be getting some sit-downs.
Okay, could you give me an idea of the rates for the jet skis for rentals?
Yeah, they're about 120 for the day. That includes trailer, vest, gas, oil, etc. Everything you need to get you on the lake.
And what is the engines of them, or excuse me, start over. What model jet skis do you rent there?
I rent mostly 550s like this one here. And
Is this actually a rental unit?
this one here is a rental unit here. It's rental unit actually number 10. You see the number on the back. By all the numbers, I just number them.
Do you offer instruction for first-time riders?
Well, instructions included.
Okay.
I like to, my best setup is to go set up at the lake, put the canopy up there, and people just drive up, and I just supply everything. And insurance is included. It's best to go over with a safety course, let them get familiar with the unit. I have a trainer wedge that I didn't bring up this time, but it makes it like a trainer, where you just clamp one side on the front and one on the back, and then you can ride two people and then take them out.
It's like a big cushion that goes all the way around and keeps it upright.
Yeah, like a big float, and you can, that way you can brief the customer on the unit.
And you also do engine modifications for people that already own jet skis at your shop?
Yeah.
And what's the average time for a turnaround on a complete engine go through?
Well, usually it's every other season.
Every other season. Okay.
That's the way I notice.
But what about if somebody drops it? If I drop one off on Monday, and I wanted it gone through in high performance, everything.
It'd be a 2-week turnaround.
2-week turn. That's
and
not too
usually
bad.
a full motor's about $1,000 rebuild.
That's a good deal. Looks good. Sounds good.